Okay, let's start. Day 2. Okay, so I'm checking the tools. One of that, because that's my tool. Okay, it's complete. Okay, I think we are ready for the day 2 training. Good morning again, and welcome to our day 2 training for Barista SC2. Before I proceed, sir, can you please get the attendance? Sir, okay, thank you. And then I will now go to the training on barista, which is more on texturing milk. First, I will present a PowerPoint presentation. So this is how to texture milk. First step is you pour the milk and then you put it under the wand in the espresso machine. Okay, and then you start opening the knob until you hear a hissing sound. And that means that the milk is being aerated. And then you check the temperature. If it is the proper temperature, afterwards you can now pour the textured milk on your coffee. I will now show you a video presentation related to texturing. Okay, so that's the video presentation. Do you have any question before we proceed to the actual demonstration? So for now, since you do not have any question, I will now do the actual demonstration for how to texture milk. So these are the different tools and equipment. So first, the first step is what? I will pour the milk on the container, maybe halfway. And then before I use the equipment, I need to do housekeeping. So I need to clean the wand or the nozzle of the espresso machine. Afterwards, I put the container under the wand and then I open the knob and then you will hear a hissing sound. That means the milk is being aerated. Once the milk is being aerated, you feel the temperature. If it's at the proper body temperature, then you can start pulling it in and remove and then close it and then you can now pour this on the coffee. So that is the how to texture milk. Okay, so based on this list that I have, I see that Mr. Verdadero is an experienced barista. So you are working with Starbucks for 3 years. Wow. Okay, sir. And then based on the certificates that you have, I think you are very good. And then you have the certificate of employment to prove that you are a Starbucks barista. So if that is the case, I don't need to train you. Do you think is that correct? So maybe we can just go straight to institutional assessment. Do you want me to do administer institutional assessment to just to check, to assess that you have the underpinning skills and knowledge on being a barista? Okay, so can you follow me? Okay, okay, sir. So before we proceed with the task at hand, I need you to answer a written test, written report. So there are 15 questions. Please answer in 20 minutes. Okay, sir, I will check this later and provide you the result. Now we now go to the actual demonstration. So the first thing that you need to do is texturing milk. So I have here the specific instructions to candidates. Please read through it. If you have questions, please ask any questions. If you don't have any questions, then we can proceed. Because once we proceed, you cannot ask any more questions. Can we proceed? You have any questions? Okay. So based on this, given 10 minutes, please texture the milk. These are the tools and the materials. Okay. 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 Are you finished, sir? Okay, let me check. Okay, I think the consistency is okay and it's properly heated. Very good. And then you were able to do the proper housekeeping. Okay. Before we proceed, I will ask you two questions. Okay, for oral questioning. Why do we need to texture milk? Okay, thank you. And then, what are the different beverages wherein you need textured milk? Very good. You answered the questions very well, sir. So that means that you are really an experienced barista before because you were able to show the uh, competency on both skills and knowledge. So that means that I will recommend you uh, for national assessment later on once you complete everything in the competency. Okay, so before we go, let me go. Let's go to the progress chart. Okay, so from progress chart, it says here that you were able to complete the texturing wheel. Okay, so maybe tomorrow we can start with basic maintenance for espresso machines. Again, once you were able to complete all of this, I will recommend you for national assessment. But before you go, can you please answer this training evaluation form? So this will training evaluation for purpose is just to improve our training program, the facilities, the content, and what the trainer can improve on. Okay, thank you. And then before you go, also you please answer the post test. Remember, we have a pre-test. So now after the training, you need to. So there are 15 questions. Please answer in 20 minutes. Okay. Thank you, sir. So tomorrow I will see you and we go to the practical work area for basic cashiering uh, competency. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Pascual, you saw the demonstration, right? And then I asked you to go to the practical work area to practice because I think you don't have any experience of being a barista. Can I look at your CBLM? Okay, let's check the CBLM. Okay, I see that you already answered all the subjects, and then have you already read all the information sheet related to texturing map? Yes, okay. So if that is the case, can you demonstrate how to do the texturing map? So here are the tools and the equipment. Can you demonstrate how to do how to texture milk? Okay. Mhm. Finish? Good. Okay, very good. I think you have followed all the procedures on how to texture milk, and then you have done all the things that you need to do. If that is the case, then are you ready for institutional assessment? Not yet. Yeah, I think you are ready for institutional assessment. So can you follow me to the assessment area? Okay, so we are now here at the assessment area. So before we do the performance test, I want you to answer this written report. Again, there are 20 questions. Please answer in 30 minutes. Okay, thank you. I will check this and then I will advise you of the result later. Now, we go now to the actual demonstration. So I will now assess you on how to texture milk. So this is the specific instruction for candidates. Please read through the item. You don't have any questions? Okay. So it says here in within 10 minutes you need to properly texture milk based on the competency standard. Are you ready to do that? Okay, please do the yes. Okay. Finish? Complete. So let me check first. Okay, I think it's the right consistency. You were able to aerate the milk properly. It's foamy. And then you have the correct temperature for the foam milk. So I think you did a good job. So you were able to do the task based on the competency standard. So, but before that, before we complete this, I will ask you two questions. So why do we need to texture milk? Okay, okay. And then what are the different beverages wherein you need to put texture milk? Okay, very good. So I think you are already competent. No? You were able to answer all the questions, and then you were able to do the task properly based on the competency standards. And then I look at the results of your written report. Okay, you were able to score 85%, which is good. And then I think you are competent for this texturing milk. Okay, so we now go to the achievement chart. This is the achievement chart. So since you were able to complete all the information sheet and read through perform all the task sheet, I will check this. That means for texturing mate, you already completed this. And then for progress chart, okay, you already completed this. So I will need to also check this. So if you do not have any question, I will see you again tomorrow. So tomorrow we will now go to how you prepare espresso. So that will be your next competency, and I will again demonstrate. You need to practice, and then we will do again another round of institutional assessment. Do you have any question, sir? Okay, thank you and good day.